Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
The W.E.C.P. proudly presents Aaron Holiday, Jerry Flynn, the Heels of Podcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 7 of W.E.C.P. I'm Aaron.
I'm Jerry.
Welcome back, Jerry.
Glad to be back.
Yeah. Gonna do a little bit of wrestling preview of Hell in the Cell.
From SmackDown.
Yep. All right.
That's this wrestling, you fuckface!
Okay, so we all know tonight is SmackDown's Hell in a Cell. Let me just grab the list here right quick. And going over all these matches in the weeks leading up to this pay-per-view, I guess it's the usual how I feel about it, which is, I don't know how you feel. Probably maybe the same.
There's one good build in there.
So, all right, I guess let's just start going off. All right, let's go with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin versus the Hype Bros. So, side note to that, Shelton Benjamin came back to WWE, right, to partner with Chad Gable, and you think it's to fill that void of Jason Jordan not being with him anymore? Getting that singles push, which is kind of a fail. Like, splitting up American Alpha was kind of stupid. I mean, I know we talked about that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and I wonder if this is the pre-show match. It's got to be, right?
I feel like it has to be.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I'd say maybe not is because they keep teasing the dissension between the Hype Bros.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I feel like it has to be.
Yep.
It has to be Gable and Benjamin that are going to win tonight.
So you're going to go with them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hype Bros. I can't.
I like the Hype Bros. Don't
get
me
no,
wrong.
no,
I like their idea, and I love Zack Ryder. He's a fellow nerd about figures and stuff.
He collects tons. His videos of him buying figures from like Comic Cons and stuff, dude, it's astronomical.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he must be nice. He's got the money. So, all right. So, I guess we're going to both go with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin only because the Hype Bros really aren't doing anything. And they're going to split.
They're going to split them up, and then that's going to be a feud for them coming out of it.
But how's that going to go, though?
It could be like
But would you care?
By the time that actually plays itself out, it could be like a pre-show match on WrestleMania.
So, who's turning heel then?
I feel like it has to be Zack Ryder. Like, has he ever really been I mean, like, yeah, he kind of has because...
Well, Edge.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like that's what he's going to be.
I just don't want him to turn into Kurt Hawkins. And it's how ironic that they were both in that stable with Edge and...
Yeah, I mean...
Kurt Hawkins is...
I mean, Cody Rhodes has been trying to talk him out of, like... Not opting out of his contract, but when it's up, come try the Indies.
Yeah, I mean...
He doesn't want to.
Wow.
Gets paid enough. He doesn't, he's happy where he is.
Well, damn. All right, if you want a job and your storyline be a consistent losing streak, Tommy Dreamer, then I guess it worked out for him. It might work out for this guy.
Yeah, you never know.
All right, so moving on before I vomit. We have Randy Orton versus Rusev. So I'm hoping that this match right here is not going to be another 5-second, he comes in the ring, RKO, done. Like it was a couple pay-per-views ago.
Yeah. I'm not sold on either character.
Yeah, me neither. I could care less about Rusev or Randy Orton if that matters.
Especially now that Rusev's separated from Lana. It really doesn't...
Yeah,
like, I'm not saying, like, he doesn't do it for me or, like, Lana is super... Like, I'm not that guy that's like, oh, my God, just, like, Lana's why I watch Rusev. No, I just think that they were a good package. It made sense, not to the level of who I'm going to compare them to, but, like, Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man. Like, they belong together, and everybody knows they're married in real life.
Right.
So what the hell?
Yeah, so why separate that? Now you have her managing Tamina.
Yep.
And is that on Raw?
No.
It is SmackDown.
It's SmackDown.
Okay, so they're both
So they're
still
on
on.
the same show.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, who are you going to pick for that?
Rusev.
I'm going to go with Randy because
I just feel like they want to try to do something with Rusev before this guy decides to get the fuck out of his contract.
I just don't...
Unless he's like already given them notice.
I mean...
When it's up and Randy's going to still be there, then you build Randy.
But isn't it up to Randy, though, whether he wants to put him over or not? Right?
Kind of, because he has the
longevity.
The very long longevity with WWE.
Well, I'm going to go with Randy because I feel like they just kind of
they love Randy.
Just kind of spoon feed him these wins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So as long as we're good, like we get it each other on that.
I feel like they thought he was going to be the next, like, almost like a Hulk Hogan, where you could just feed him all the villains.
He's indestructible.
And he's not.
So this next match that you have written down here is one I'm actually really excited for. Mm-hmm. Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler, and I'm only excited for this match because Bobby Roode's in it. Dolph Ziggler's been making himself look like an ass for the past,
that's
like,
the point.
Yeah, like all these different entrances and.
When does he do the Shawn Michaels entrance?
Dude, he mocked
maybe he does it tonight.
I hope he doesn't.
Can you imagine though? Like that would be actually cool
if he came out like wearing the heart tights.
Oh, does
and
everything, does the whole thing because that's what everybody compares him to anyway.
Yeah, well, well, his finisher, he somewhat adopted Sweet Chin music.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, you can be original, I guess. I don't know. But which is also why HBK has also said,
I mean,
don't be me.
Yes,
be you.
But everybody says that. But who's considered one of the greatest people of all time in wrestling? Ric Flair.
Well, yeah,
he stole his gimmick, the Nature Boy, from a guy.
Yeah,
I don't remember his name. I should know his name.
The other Nature Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
The original. He stole it from him.
Like nobody knows who he is.
Well, no, people know. Like
right,
wrestling, I'm just drawing a severe blank on his name right now. But my point is, like, if you take a character and you actually mold it into you can make it. I don't think he's ever taken it and made it into his.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see where you're going.
I think he was a huge fan of Shawn Michaels. I mean, the guy's been pigeonholed from the beginning. He's Nick.
Yeah.
From frickin' the Spirit Squad. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's very hard to see him differently for a lot of people.
He hated that.
Oh, I'm sure, but it got him into the WWE.
And he's the only one that stayed on consistently, right?
Yes.
He didn't get fired from that after
he
the
never
other guys
got.
did? Because
he got sent down. He got sent down to...
Okay, because Kenny Dykstra and the other guy, I think Mikey...
Yeah, whatever.
They're in Ring of Honor.
Okay.
As they're called Spirit Team, I think. They come out in the green...
Oh, I'm sure.
The green unitards.
They kept the gimmick,
yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go with Bobby Roode because
they're gonna go with Bobby Roode.
Yeah, because Dolph Ziggler is, and here's the reason why Dolph Ziggler loses the way he does. And anyone who listening is a huge Dolph Ziggler fan, I'm sorry, but he's good at selling.
Yeah,
he could take a bump really good, and it's believable.
Shawn Michaels was good at taking a bump.
Okay, yes, you're right. He was, but they had more.
Yeah, no, they had more plans for him, and they actually built him up. They're going to build up Bobby Roode. They're getting every last dime out of this man.
Well, damn, I hope.
Until he's too old to wrestle.
I'm ready to go back to TNA.
Yeah, I hope not.
All right, so I'm going to go with Bobby.
Yeah, no, I think Bobby Roode? Win.
Okay.
That's probably the most 100% chance that he's going to win.
If Dolph Ziggler comes out wearing HBK's gear, I'm going to go for Dolph. So, the next matchup, which is the U.S. Championship match, we have AJ Styles versus Aaron's absolute favorite, Baron Corbin, and that awesome hairline.
Yep.
So, Baron, there's just no way in hell he's going to that
they're
belt
burying
tonight.
him at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's still in a program with AJ, but who is AJ going to wrestle?
I don't know.
All right, so say AJ wins,
yeah,
which is what we're probably both going to predict.
Yeah.
Who does he have a feud with next?
If Shinsuke loses,
yeah,
I feel like that's where it's going to go.
But that means you have two baby faces. Because at this point, AJ is a baby face again.
But you don't think they would do the two baby faces?
Because then what are you going to do? Turn Shinsuke? I mean, the crowd's still going to cheer him.
I mean, you can turn.
They both have, besides Bobby Roode, they probably have the most over entrances on the show.
Well, I mean, it's either going to be that or Kevin Owens again.
That's what I don't want to see.
I don't want to see that either.
I was going to say that.
Been there, done that.
I don't want to see that again.
I mean, the options on SmackDown are
very limited right now.
I mean, damn. So, let's say when Baron Corbin loses tonight, unless if they make him win, they could storyline this to their next pay-per-view and have it be like an AJ comeback. I won the title. Like, we'll say example, like, title for career. And so if Baron Corbin's contract is up by then
maybe.
I don't know. And again, I mean, I know that's not going to happen because that just requires too much thinking for WWE. If AJ wins,
it's got to be.
I'm telling you,
if you're going based upon the way you're building it, I feel like you have to have him either face Rusev or Randy.
So sick and tired of seeing him with that belt, Rusev. Why not do Sami Zayn? Put him in the run.
Because they're never going to do that.
But he's... and that's what kills me. You have such a good... He's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
But, like, why? Why is he not... I feel like he's hitting a brick wall and there's just no way he can bust through it.
Because... recently we got another match between him and Owens.
Yeah.
They're never going to stop that. That's going to be something they're going to bounce. Like, you know how everybody keeps talking about teasing the Shield reunion? That's what this is going to be. Oh, every time they feel like something's a little bit slow or something, we'll just do this. Yeah, but it doesn't... If Sami Zayn loses every time, it doesn't build Sami Zayn and, like, make you want to watch him wrestle.
It kind of loses its...
luster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So freaking... All right, so...
It's got to be AJ.
AJ will retain, and I'm almost 100% sure. Screw it. If AJ retains and Kevin Owens wins this match tonight against Shane, he's gonna pull out the rematch clause and demand Shane give him that match with AJ for the title. That's what I'm seeing.
Maybe.
Does that make sense, or does that sound right?
I think if you're going to build Kevin that much, he's going to have to get a title shot.
Or...
we'll get to that.
Yeah,
I have my philosophy, my theory on that.
So, once we get through the list, we'll talk. So, AJ, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to go with AJ. All right, so the next match on the list, it's a Hell in the Cell for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The champs, the tag team champs, the New Day, versus the Uso brothers, or Usos.
It's an exciting match.
I know you're definitely excited.
I believe it's going to be Kofi and Big E in the cage. So I get my worst nightmare. What's his name's going to be outside with this goddamn trombone, running around the cage, honking that stupid thing.
And I have a feeling that there's going to be something, like, if he's going to be outside the ring, and let's say the match just happens to go out of the cage, I feel like he's going to be there, and it's going to be like one of those like predictable matches where, the third guy is out, and he's going to force the win on his team, and the Usos probably won't win the match tonight.
I just hope the Usos go in there and, like, yes, they get the stuff beaten out of them for a little bit, and then all of a sudden just go nuts, start going crazy. I mean, that's probably how the match is going to start, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I want to see the Usos get plenty of work in.
Yeah, don't let the match be a quick thing.
Especially for being a tag title match in the cell, it deserves some time.
Yeah, man. I mean, granted, like, maybe these aren't fan favorites. I know the Usos, ever since their heel turn, I don't mind the heel turn. I
think traditional fans like them as heels.
Yeah,
they like this new gimmick, the darker colors,
right? With the no face paint, and they come out wearing street clothing.
More serious.
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, but don't get me wrong. I also liked it when they did the haka before they.
Oh yeah, no. Tradition for them. I like their family tradition.
The Umaga.
Yeah.
Like tribute on their face and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. So, I mean, I'm a pick. I want Usos to win it. I'm gonna go with the Usos.
Yeah.
You too?
Oh yeah, no.
I'm
not gonna ever pick the New Day.
Like ever?
No.
What?
Not until you lose Xavier Woods, the fucking baggage. When you lose that,
Yeah.
I'm on that bandwagon.
Those stupid boots that he wears.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so we'll move on to the SmackDown Women's Title match. So Charlotte Flair versus Natalya.
See, now I hope this match gets some time.
I hope it does too. These
'Cause I
chicks
wanna see-
are going to beat the shit out of each other.
It's going to be a good match.
So earlier when we talked about this match, you had mentioned to me.
There's a teaser out there. There's a possibility of a Paige run-in, making her come back to the WWE. Because she keeps she's training again full time at the developmental center.
Yep.
And I don't want to see that because, one, she got drafted to Raw.
Okay.
Why are you making an appearance on SmackDown?
Right.
A SmackDown pay-per-view. Two, what does that do for the women's division in SmackDown? I feel like if you need a curveball thrown into Raw, because Raw right now doesn't know what the hell they're going to do until Asuka gets there.
I was going to say, she got drafted to Raw, right?
Well, she's going to Raw. She's going to be at what's the pay-per-view that she's going to be appearing at? She's going to be appearing at their next pay-per-view.
So Survivor Series, right? It's got to be. Because November is next month.
All right, so then it must be maybe it might be Survivor Series then,
right? Because King of no, they didn't even do King of the Ring. I'll be all right.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
January is Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series is before that because they'll do SmackDown versus Raw, the 5 best.
But she's going to be at quote unquote the next Raw pay-per-view or the next pay-per-view. She'll probably be at Survivor Series.
I'm assuming it's Survivor Series.
Okay, so she's going to be there. They had no clue what they're going to do until then, because yes, you have Alexa Bliss, which is great.
Mm-hmm. I love her.
They didn't do what I thought they were going to do and have her and Nia really go back and forth. They're still kind of teamed up.
Yeah, that's what
I don't like. Bailey's randomly in the mix with no purpose.
Yeah.
Sasha keeps getting involved, and now they're throwing Mickie James in it.
Sasha wins the title, literally, and a week later loses it.
Always.
I don't know why. Can you imagine just being? And I get it. It's like it's scripted, but can you imagine them like what's the word I want to say here? Well, I can't think of the word. So the talent guys or whatever they're called.
Oh, either the writers or the I know what you're talking about.
There's a word.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Just keep
So
going.
can you imagine if they came to you and were like, so listen,
Agents.
there you go. You're losing the title tonight. Like, I just won it last week. Like, well, tonight you got to kind of put over so-and-so. Sorry.
Why?
And if I was Sasha, I'd be like, well, that's bullshit because every time I get the title, and to me, right? Do you catch that? Like, she'll win huge, but then she'll lose it on Raw.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand. Like, she's not a bad wrestler. I don't like how she doesn't like interacting with fans outside of her, in her words, autograph signings. But, I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due.
I mean, to go back to a guy earlier on, I just saw on Twitter today somebody had the the New York City Comic-Con pay-per-view, not pay-per-view, exclusive Funko Pop of Zack Ryder. Somebody ran into him in the airport, and he signed it at the airport.
See?
And now they didn't post a photo of him signing it
No.
or like anything. They just wanted his autograph.
Yeah.
And I think if a fan is nice enough and sees you and doesn't go, oh, can I get a photo? Can I get an autograph? Can I get this? Can I get that? Just goes, hey man, can you just sign this for me?
And I'll leave you alone.
And then as soon as that's, thank you very much, and just he goes on his way.
And that's how I would be.
I feel if a fan does that, you deserve to give them a little bit of they obviously bought something with your name on it.
Yeah.
And they just want your autograph. You're famous. You get paid a lot of money to do that. I understand you're not getting paid at the airport.
Right.
Airports, technically, you're paying money because you have to pay for your own flights.
Right.
But they got to have a little bit more remorse for the fans. Fans, as much as it's sad to say, we live through what we see on TV, and when we see them, it's tough. I'm not one of those people. I don't run up and ask for autographs.
No, but I mean, you'll say, yeah, because
I say hi,
yeah,
and then let them go.
Yeah,
I've done it to Lita. She just gave me a dirty look and kept moving. I wasn't going to ask for an autograph.
Hi, Lita. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get it.
All right. No, you good.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'm hoping, Paige doesn't come out.
No,
I want to see these two just go at it.
What I want to see is, you know how they keep saying, like, it's weird, like, every once in a while they'll drop a title on, like, a house show.
Right.
They're bringing back Starrcade.
Are they really?
Yes.
Whoa.
It's a one-night event.
Okay.
It's not on... It's literally a house show in North Carolina, like it used to be.
Wow.
But they're having them have a title match.
Okay.
Same match that we're watching tonight. Natalia versus Charlotte. I say you don't have her drop the title tonight. And then at Starrcade, she drops the title.
That's how AJ won the title. He won at a house show.
That's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you
they need to do more of that.
I think that would be cool. Or put it on the network.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they don't.
I don't know.
Why they don't want to do that.
What's the point of the network if you're not gonna
get the extra exclusive stuff?
Right. And then the Raw and SmackDown recaps for some reason can't see it on the network either until like a month down the road, and it's like,
yeah.
All right. Well, whatever. All right. So I'm gonna go with. I like your idea, so I'll pick Natalia.
That's what I want to see.
Retain, yeah.
That's what I want to see.
And I love Charlotte Flair, but but your idea, I want that to happen. That would make more sense.
And you have Rick in the ring.
Boom.
It's in North Carolina. You got Rick in the ring. She wins the title.
Ric Flair, man, cheats death.
Yeah, again.
See, you survived an airplane crash.
Yeah.
You walked out of it. Now you survived alcoholism and drugs, and dude, you're just.
Well, supposedly that's what happened. Is he went cold turkey on alcohol.
Yeah.
And his body went into failure.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I mean, at least he was trying to get sober.
The next on the list here is the WWE Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal.
So this is the match.
In a not Hell in a Cell. I don't understand why they're not inside of a cell, but whatever.
Because you already have the next match after this.
But it's the championship match.
Yes, but what is that? It doesn't add anything, and Jinder Mahal was just recently in a Punjabi prison match where they were in 2 cells.
And that match was bad.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he's probably not a good cell
I see what you're saying. Okay.
It would make sense because it would keep the what are they called? The
camaraderie?
The 2 brothers that they come out with him.
Oh, the Singh brothers.
It would keep the Singh brothers out of the match.
Oh, I can't. All right, so this one's a tough one for me.
If you do it, it's got to be
the right way.
I just say Shinsuke. This match should just be Shinsuke just destroys Jinder Mahal and takes the title.
I don't know, man. I feel like they're
off and running.
I feel like Jinder is going to retain though.
I feel that that's what they're going to do because they keep wanting to make that big push into India, and that's the guy they want to push into it. But if you want to push it as just a Asian market,
yeah,
Shinsuke fills that void as well.
I mean,
India is technically part of Asia,
right? And I mean, we've seen footage from Japan.
Yeah,
he's huge out there.
Oh yeah, no, like he's huge in Japan no matter what.
Yeah, I mean,
and you don't need to convince that market to watch Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, Shinsuke Nakamura. So I'm trying to figure out, man. I'm looking at the names here.
Once we get through it all, I'll give you my
all right, so I'll just tell you. I feel Jinder's going to retain, and he's going to get bumped away from the title and get thrown into some.
What's he going to start?
Some shit. That was my prediction earlier with
AJ.
Yeah, but if he wins, right, Jinder is going to be. He'll get the rematch at Survivor Series, right? He probably won't win it, and then he'll go probably.
For the U.S. title.
For the U.S. title.
That's what I said.
So that way, when he has that U.S. title around his waist, then he can really have us hate him. Because he's like, well, I'm the face of the Stars and Stripes, and like now you all have to kiss my feet, and blah, 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 blah. And we all know how Vince loves to do this in wrestling, where he loves bringing racism into wrestling.
Jinder Mahal.
And Jinder Mahal is
Making
perfect
fun
because...
of Shinsuke.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
So we're going to have, because he's Indian, right? He's going to have the U.S. title. He's going to take a shit right on our flag, pretty much. And then you'll have someone come through. AJ will be the face of America, or Kevin Owens will turn face. I doubt it. Probably win the U.S. championship back. It's just, if that actually sounds pretty good, right?
It could work.
Was that what you were thinking?
Partially.
I want to hear your story.
I just think the next match could open up doors to what I think could happen.
So the Falls Count Anywhere match?
Yeah, the next match.
All right, so let's.
So who do you think's going to win? You think Jinder's going to retain? That's what you said.
I want Shinsuke to win, but Jinder will probably retain.
Okay, so I want Shinsuke to win because it will fit my storyline.
Okay, so let's so let's go to the Falls Count Anywhere Hell in a Cell.
The quote unquote last match of the night.
Right. So we have the Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. Aaron, the floor is yours.
I think KO.
He's definitely winning tonight.
I think he wins.
Yeah.
I think that propels him into a. I think if Shinsuke wins, he gets a title shot at Shinsuke.
Okay.
But
I didn't think of that.
The only thing that I keep hearing is because of the whole thing that happened with if he destroys Shane and he already destroyed Vince, who's the next McMahon in line? Triple H.
Ooh.
And how he might try to go after, like if he's beating up on Shane and the match is over and he's still beating up on Shane and
Triple H will come out.
No, Stephanie and Vince run out and all of a sudden he puts his hands on Stephanie and then
Time to play the game.
yeah, and then he gets involved.
So automatic face turn.
Possibly.
The
Or
authority. So the authority will be I like them now all of a sudden because
of Shane. Because of Shane.
It's Randy Orton all over again back in the day.
Yes.
When he kissed Stephanie.
Yeah.
In front of Triple H.
Yes.
And he was like, "Oh, you bastard!
Yeah.
I'll kiss my wife on national television."
That's what it is.
You kissed her in the locker room. Actually, I like that a lot, man. I love storylines that are driven like that, especially like that one Raw where Legacy was in the ring. Shane came out, and then Vince came out, and then Triple H came out, and then he pulled out the freaking sledgehammer, right? So they all run down the ring and they're just beating the shit out of each other. I would actually like that. I like the way you think, my friend. All right, so
I just think if you don't do that, KO has to get a title shot.
So and can we talk about the Falls Count Anywhere for the Hell in a Cell? So
Yeah, so
what are you thinking?
I'm thinking
Arby's?
I'm thinking Shane is going to end up on something and KO is going to jump off the top of the cage. You're going to get that big jump, but it ain't going to be from Shane.
Right? It's got to happen.
And it's going to be it's going to be the move. Like he's going to throw an elbow off the top.
Oh god.
And then
it's a lot of weight coming down.
I know.
Holy shit.
Or he does like unbelievable, does like the moonsault.
Oh god. Oh boy.
I feel like that's what's probably going to happen.
See, I think it's going to role reversal. I feel like Shane's going to do it again.
Because that's his thing. Yeah. But I think that like that's what everybody expects, and I think this would make Kevin look even better than he already does.
But WWE has a thing with taking our ideas and just completely
shitting on them.
Like, because I love your idea of Kevin jumping off the.
I mean, I kind of do, kind of don't. I just don't want him to get hurt.
Right.
But
right.
I can see it happening.
I can see it happening too, but I think Vince would be like, well, it just doesn't make sense because he's a bigger guy, so Shane's done it before, even though Kevin has had cage matches back in the day, but nothing like this, to this level, obviously.
To the level.
I would love to see KO. Dude, I would love to see him throw himself right off the top of that sumbitch and land right through a table. Like,
or
it's perfect.
Or do you break the top of the cage again?
Or go through the cage. So
he does like one of his.
It'd be like one of those things where he'll run at him.
Yeah.
Shane will duck and kind of flip him over. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I was gonna say he could do the bomb, like how he runs and just bombs onto somebody.
Dude.
He runs and does the bomb onto Shane, and then they just go through the cage.
Oh, my God. Nothing will ever beat, though, the McFoley.
Yeah. I think no matter what, if they go through the cage, someone's getting possibly hurt.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a McFoley where he's able to somehow walk.
Yeah, I don't know. That dude had, body of steel. All right, so...
I think it's got to be KO that goes over.
Yeah. I'm looking at it too, and I'm
if
thinking,
you want to build the storylines, I don't think Shane winning does anything for you, and Shane doesn't need to win.
Nah, because it's his.
He's Shane O'Mac.
Yeah. So KO will go over. He'll win. But what if he loses?
Then you're burying a character that makes no sense. If he loses, once again, if you want to push that him versus Triple H thing at WrestleMania. That's not going to happen then, because who cares
if he loses tonight?
Yeah. So what does he have to defend Shane for if Shane already won?
You're going to need a reason.
Yeah.
To fire off.
Oh yeah, he has to win and win decisively.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go KO. That makes sense.
Makes the most sense to me.
Okay, so that right there is the SmackDown's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. That's obviously our predictions. Hopefully they go with what we picked. I feel like we've picked, the most sensible.
I think it improves the storylines if you go that way.
Yeah, and we need to get a job at WWE. I feel like we could write some crazy storylines.
I think we would get fired very quickly.
And one thing I wanted to talk about too, before we change gears. Mm-hmm. Have you been noticing that we're slowly coming into like an Attitude Era-esque type production?
Yeah.
Have you sensed that? What do you feel? How do you feel about that? I mean, obviously they're not going to go like full Attitude Era with Sable with her tits hanging out.
But the head writer of SmackDown is the Road Dogg.
Yeah.
He was huge in the Attitude Era.
Right.
I think you have guys that are starting to be... Triple H is starting to take over most of the company. Like, he's obviously in control of NXT.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Which they have...
Which you went to.
Yes. Yeah, we never talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't here when I talked about it.
Oh, you guys already talked?
I talked about it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I got to see Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. I was highly jealous.
Yeah, no, it was fun. But he seems to have a good idea of how to get guys from the indies to keep their name, keep their thing, and build on it. Yeah. He also knows how to take a character of a couple guys. Like I haven't really seen them, and I saw them at the show, and I thought they were pretty cool. Once I saw the whole match and saw how they interacted with kids and how they were in the crowd and how they were in everything, the Street Profits.
Yeah.
It doesn't do a whole of a lot for me, but I thought they were pretty good, and those two guys are like, they weren't a tag team beforehand. They took them, said, "Hey, you guys look like you work together pretty well." One's a little bit smaller than the other, but they're both in one. The bigger guy's not in great shape. The littler guy's in great shape, but he's not as big.
Was Sanity there?
Oh yeah, they were there.
Young was there.
Yeah, they were there.
Oh man,
yeah, they got involved. What's his name? The one thing I talked about with Dave was the big guy in their group. Mm-hmm. There's Fox.
Yeah.
He kept doing what's the thing from It? He was doing the Pennywise. Like all of a sudden you see him 1 minute, he's waving on one side, and then all of a sudden the other side he's straight faced. It was really cool. It was funny.
That's cool.
And then the big guy, I don't know what his name is.
I don't know.
The big dude.
Yeah.
He is the hairiest, most disgusting man alive. He needs to put on pants. He does on tapings, but in live shows he wears the brief type things, and it doesn't look good.
Oh no!
Very hairy legs.
They have him on the 2K18 in the Speedo.
Do they? Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Even on there, it looks.
Yeah, it's
you're
rough.
like,
it's rough.
Oof.
But they were cool. I got to see them live too.
That's cool.
Yeah, they faced Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly.
Adam Cole fitting in good.
Yeah, he's over. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how small he was.
He's a small guy.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I thought he was a bigger guy. Yeah. He's only like 5'10".
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Still an inch taller than me.
No, but I'm just saying, like...
No, I get it.
But then, no. But then when I saw... the thing I told Dave was the champion... What's his name?
I don't even know.
Drew McIntyre.
Oh, okay.
That fucking dude.
He's big.
He looks like every guy from the fucking 80s that was juiced to the gills. And I'm not saying he is.
Right.
I'm just saying...
He has that body type.
He's just cut and
big
massive dude. When he started the match, he was kneeling down in front of... what's his name? What's the Asian guy that they always throw in the title matches and he never wins?
Tozawa?
Maybe. No, not Tozawa.
He wears the yellow, right?
Yeah.
The black and yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He stood up. He's kneeling, and then when he stands up, that guy's like at his like chest. And I was like, oh, geez, that's a massive human being.
This is where this is going?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, Drew McIntyre's what, like 6'7"?
I think he's like 6'5", 6'6".
6'6", okay.
Yeah, he's a big guy, though. I didn't realize that. But anyway, I saw that. But the thing that I wanted to touch on a little bit more of a serious note, didn't get to talk about it the last show, but my favorite person to watch in wrestling passed away 2 weeks ago. Bobby the Brain Heenan. Yeah. Greatest manager. I say heel manager, but greatest manager of all time. Most managers are heel managers. Just had a way for words, was able to talk off the cuff, would not fly in this day WWE.
No.
Vince would be in his ear and he'd probably turn off the headset.
Yep.
He would probably just throw it away and just talk. He just knew how to talk, and I think that's the problem. The other thing that I noticed rewatching some old videos of him is, why don't they go back to a 2-man booth?
I don't know.
What's the 3-man booth give you other than a random guy that nobody wants to hear?
Honestly, to be truthfully honest with you, man, I hate it.
I just think guys are talking over each other. They don't have the opportunity to get... They have to get their stuff in.
They're one-upping.
Yeah, and it makes no sense.
And so you're thinking about it. You're sitting here at the script, right? So you have, like, Corey Graves reading off his, and then Michael Cole can be like, yeah, but, you see, yada, and then Booker T comes in like, yeah, Booker.
Yeah, but I think Corey Graves is talking a little bit more off the cuff. I think Booker is, but I think the whoever they have in that guy that's kind of the play-by-play guy, I feel like he's the one that, like, Vince is in their ear telling them what to say.
Yeah.
Get this across, get this across, get this across.
Right.
And it's like, why?
Yeah.
You're not doing any favors for the guys in the ring, which I feel, as much as people felt that Bobby would talk a little bit dirty about some guys, he wasn't talking dirty. He was just, if you hated Bobby and he talked bad about your guy, it made you really hate Bobby and put heat on Bobby, but it would also build up your guy. Like, oh my God, he's so much better than what he's talking about. There's no way. And like the famous call during the getting kicked through the barbershop window. He didn't get kicked through the barbershop window, he got thrown through it. Mm-hmm. But he goes, I knew he was going to do that. Like, he knew he was like, if you listen, he's like, obviously he didn't know the turn was coming. He goes, oh my God. He realized he didn't. He couldn't do it without him, and then he kicks him. He goes, "I knew he was going to do that." you just kind of backpedaled. What are you talking about?
What I love about Bobby Heenan, the first episode of Raw that was televised, when he got kicked out of the state,
he gets thrown out.
And he dresses up as a woman trying to get back in.
Yeah,
and he goes, "Are you Bobby Heenan?" "Oh no, I'm his Patty, whatever." And he's like, "Wait a minute, I know that voice." And he takes the wig off.
Bobby!
Yeah, like Bobby goes, you wouldn't even notice me if you took the wig off.
No, he was great. And I think he always...
One of my dad's favorites.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys that you put him with somebody, and that person was made.
Oh my God.
Kind of like how you think of like people in like Mob, he's a made man.
Yeah.
As soon as you put Bobby, you put the Heenan family like... them, like that gave them...
The money's there.
Gave them credibility.
Automatically, you're with Bobby Heenan, you're good.
You're credible.
Which I feel like I could compare to also Paul Heyman.
Yes.
If you go with Paul Heyman, I just feel like you're good.
I feel like if you don't get... Not to get off the Bobby Heenan thing, to go on what you're talking about, once Brock's gone, give him a stable of people.
Yeah.
Give him a woman to manage. Give him under guys to manage and develop and give them a boost.
Zack Ryder should go with him.
If you think about it, how many titles did the Heenan family really hold?
I mean,
You had Mr. Perfect.
yeah,
He had the Intercontinental title.
right.
And then he was the manager of the Brain Busters.
Yep.
They were the tag champs.
Yep.
Other than that, like, he was always chasing.
Yeah.
He always helped guys build them to a certain point, and then they could turn on Bobby.
Right.
Andre
I was just gonna bring that up.
Andre didn't need the title. And I don't feel like he needed Bobby so much, but it helped.
Right.
It helped sell WrestleMania 3
Yeah.
because at that point, Andre couldn't work as well as he used to.
Right. His back was already shot.
And it made people, and that was the one thing I always noticed was, made people remember how much Bobby Heenan hates Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And it feels like throughout their whole career, like they always, like, I don't think they disliked each other so much.
Right.
I think probably they had an issue, but Bobby always could, kind of kick it back into that. Like, he would always talk smack about Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what Hogan was doing,
Right.
he shit on him because he hated Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
But yeah, I mean, it's sad to see someone who we've watched and laughed and created memories.
I went to that Comic-Con at Foxwoods. I think he went later that day.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be there that day.
Yeah.
And they pulled him because of health issues. And that was months ago.
Right.
It's sad. I wish I could have met him. From what I heard, he didn't talk much towards the end. He was very... he still came and he would do faces.
Yeah.
And he would kind of let you talk. And you could tell if he was engaged or not. And he would sign autographs because he knew the fans meant something. I wish I could have met him.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been not bucket list, but one of those things I could be like, you know what?
I met Bobby
As a
Heenan.
wrestling fan,
Yeah.
I got to meet Bobby Heenan.
Yeah.
I wish I could have done it.
It sucks, man. I wish I could. I would have met him too. I would have got him, just like how I got my dad the Ric Flair autograph.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Yeah, I mean, just only because, like, when you watch clips of wrestling, like, Bobby Heenan's always like Weasel, man. He's Weasel.
Yeah.
Chasing his tail in the middle of the ring. Like, he was just such a great character, and he had his talk show.
Yeah.
Where he'd bring out the big women, and
Yeah, there was only for that. Wasn't that long?
No, it wasn't long.
But everybody remembers that.
but when he did it, I mean, like you said, right off the cuff.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby Heenan never needed a script.
No.
Don't tell him what to say; he'll just say it.
Well, that was the other thing, is I remember some stories about how he wasn't illiterate, but he was not a great writer. He dropped out of middle school
Oh, he did.
to help his mom.
Okay.
Because she was a single mother. And it feels like, even though the man didn't have a great sense of education, he always knew what to say.
Right.
I mean, at one point he was a car salesman, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. That he was good
did
with.
that. Yeah, he was good with talking.
And the irony of his death,
Yeah.
like, it's just
Well, I mean, he just kept fighting it.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point it caught up.
yeah.
I mean, you literally have your jaw removed, throat cancer removed, and then you're still fighting, which messed up his voice and his teeth messed up and everything, but
Just of all people,
he still kept going.
Of all people to get it,
yeah.
and the one guy who this was his
Oh, yeah. Bread and butter was his
mouth.
voice.
Yeah. But Bobby Heenan, rest in peace.
Thanks for the memories.
Obviously he's in a better place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You
no,
know.
he had been fighting for a long time.
So
All right, well, on a not sad note,
yeah, I'm crying.
but also kind of a weird note, WWE sent a cease and desist to the Young Bucks. They
Yeah.
can't do the Too Sweet sign anymore.
Nope.
But if you watch documentaries about DX and about the Click, X-Pac is credited for doing it.
Yep.
And also credits to a Turkish gang that he saw doing it at a bar. And that's where he got it from. So technically, you don't have it. You copyrighted it for that purpose. You saw them making too much money, and you just copyrighted a hand signal?
Yeah. And they have T-shirts with this on there.
Yeah, they don't anymore.
Oh,
No.
they scrapped them all.
Well, they have to.
Well, son of a
Now
bitch.
they have T-shirts where their hands are blurred out. and it says censored on it.
That's all. You know what? I like that better.
No, that's what they're doing.
What about
literally 48 hours after the cease and desist order? That was on the shelves.
Really?
Oh yeah, that was on the website. You could buy it. You can buy it right now on ProWrestlingTees.com.
What about the crotch chop?
I don't know.
Okay,
I feel
like that would also is a clearly.
Yeah, but whatever.
Screw it.
I feel like that's something. As long as you don't do it on a T-shirt.
I love the Young Bucks. I can't wait for Vince to sign them. And
Vince probably will never sign them.
But if you
Triple H will sign them.
But if you see the money that they're bringing in, man, it's like I would sign them. Shit.
He's not going to do it. They're too small.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, they're not superheroes.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan.
They're
the same size.
They both hated him.
Oh my god.
If you think about it.
CM Punk.
Smaller guy. And he sucks.
And you love him.
Yeah, not at all.
Dean Ambrose.
No, we're not going there.
Jamie.
No.
All right, it's a good wrestling segment.
Yeah, so on to entertainment.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So we're going to talk about something that just dropped, I believe, this morning, right?
Today.
The JLA trailer.
Yeah. Justice League.
Comes out on November 17th.
Yep.
Jerry, first thoughts of the trailer.
Yep.
I would say that's your first thought.
That's a sigh.
A whole bunch of nothing.
That's a sigh right there, my friend. Okay, so here we go. Visually, it looks cool. Actually, no, I can't even say that. I'm sorry. I tried. I wanted to lie to our listeners. I don't like it. I'm still gonna go see it. I mean, I'm totally being hypocritical. I am gonna go see it still. I know. Well, you're gonna try.
I'm gonna go
at
see
least
it.
go see it.
Oh, I'm gonna go see it.
Oh, sorry, man.
I saw Batman v Superman. I'm gonna go see this.
Yeah. Oh God. But even that trailer looked better than
Yes.
this.
Yes.
And I think it's only because it was darker.
Yes.
Yeah. So Joss
But
Whedon.
how dark are you gonna make the Justice League though? If you think about it, they already darkened up Aquaman. Look at him.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't mean in the aspect of, I know somebody's going to be like, well, yeah, Jason Momoa, he's,
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about his skin tone. I'm talking about the simple fact that he
looks badass.
He just looks dark. Like
Yeah.
he looks like a brooding character.
Well, he's got the long curly hair.
Yeah.
His eyes are white,
Yeah.
or with that weird white tinge, blue, whatever the hell it is. He's got the crazy armor.
Yep.
And if you see the trailers, he's jumping around off freaking Darkseid's. I forgot what they're called. Throwing his freaking the Triton. I mean, that's cool. I just what it is. It's the Flash. Ezra Miller. I can't. He just doesn't. That's not Barry Allen. I'm sorry.
I think two things. And the first thing that popped into my head was, oh, they're making jokes.
Yeah.
And when I was listening to you watch it, I was like, I heard you just go, fucking Avengers. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I think they have learned that certain characters have to be funny.
Here, I'll play the movie out right now for you, right? Batman's going to try and recruit everybody. They're all going to hate each other in the beginning. They're all going to fight, and then they're all going to come together at the end of the movie.
Yep.
Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
What does that sound like to you?
Avengers.
Yeah.
The only thing that watching the trailer, spoilers if you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, jeez.
Superman is back, but they don't show Superman.
Yeah.
They show everyone else fighting, including Cyborg.
Yeah.
But they don't show him.
He looks like shit too.
I think they just want to put him out there. I don't know. I don't think he's bad in comparison to, like, if you compare, like, to pick on the thing that you already picked on, The Flash. I'm not a fan of it. But at the same time, I'm not going to shit on it yet until I see the whole movie. He's also going to get his own movie, by the way.
Oh, why'd you tell me?
And it's going to be the Flashpoint Paradox.
Oh my god.
But
with Ezra Miller?
It's got to be the same guy.
Ah, great.
The only thing I don't like is that if you're going to do that,
Yeah.
you already did that on a TV show. Well,
Yeah.
the TV show doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're two different universes.
But I don't like that.
The same character. So why didn't you make this one Wally West then?
Yeah.
Instead of Barry Allen?
Well, yeah.
Because now Barry Allen's on the TV. You know what? Whatever. I'm not even going to get into it. Fucking DC.
My point is, watching the trailer, I don't like Aquaman throwing his trident, landing on Batman's vehicle.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, or he does something
He's
like,
whoa!
Yeah, he makes some noise, and I'm like, oh, God, like, he's... No. Like, I get it, you're not supposed to have... All your characters aren't supposed to be, like, brooding and not funny or not have, like, a personality. But if you think about it, Superman tends to be brooding and not really a lot of personality.
No.
Batman tends to be a little bit more brooding, especially when he's Batman.
Zero personality.
Not Bruce Wayne. Wonder Woman tends to be a little bit more serious because she is from another land. She doesn't understand everything.
Yeah.
She's a little bit more behind the times mentally.
She's a bit slow.
Yeah. So you have 3 characters that are supposed to be brooding. I think Aquaman can be good.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to be funny. Like, for me, I think that... And that's just me being protective of Aquaman, because I like that character.
You do. You're a huge fan of Aquaman.
I just think that they don't know what to do with him. And I think they looked at it and they go, okay, well, Batman can't really be funny, even though it's Ben Affleck, which he is funny.
Yeah. Someone just shit in your cereal.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and then, Superman's not going to be funny. Wonder Woman's not really going to be that funny.
Yeah.
Unless it's awkward shit with other people. So that leaves you with The Flash and Aquaman and Cyborg.
Which I feel like he's not going to be funny because of his circumstances. His body.
So what are you going to have to get someone...
Yeah, Ezra Miller he's the comedic relief. Oh,
yeah. I haven't seen anything in the trailer that said to me, this is really cool.
Yeah, no.
And...
Not at all, actually.
I don't know. Like, I'm still...
Like, no Green Lantern.
I just think, like you said, it's DC and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, they've been lost for years, right? We all know this.
Once again, you brought in a guy that knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem that it's working.
No.
Because I feel like they must come in and go, you need to get this stuff across.
Well, from what I hear, Warner Brothers is very...
Oh, hands-on.
Like, you have to do it this way.
Yeah.
And as a director, if you say, well, no, this makes more sense, I'm like, you have to do it this way.
Yeah, no, it's their property. They want it that way.
Which is why, not to veer off the subject, but with, like, now they own Mortal Kombat. So MKX, they released, I mean, this is like last year or 2 years ago, Leatherface, Predator, Alien, and Jason Voorhees as guest characters.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, they own those properties, and they're like, no, push them. Put them in the game. And everyone's like, I like the idea, but wouldn't you rather have me just make a game with all the horror icons fighting each other? Like, no. Just, we want these 4 in Mortal Kombat. And you can't say no to it. That's your distribution.
Yeah, but I think you also, like, did it stop anyone from going and buying the game? It probably made people go buy the game.
Oh, I loved it.
So that's what I think. They have an idea. I think they're just... The problem is they're not Disney.
Right, and I think movie-wise, too, like, getting back to the DC universe, yeah, it's like we said,
Wonder Woman's the only one they've done...
That was good.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
They're going to do an Aquaman movie.
Oh, boy.
I mean, the only thing I can say is you might finally get a live-action Black Manta.
I mean, I'm actually pretty happy for that.
Something.
I hope they use Black Manta. I mean, damn, he's...
Do something.
Yeah. I like Black Manta a lot.
I'm just saying, like, they're going to have to do something, and they're going to have to do something right.
They're going to have to do something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we're going to keep saying that. I just think that they need...
to do something.
Do something. But no, I think... Best way to explain it is, for me, watching this trailer, is I walked away from it going,
All right.
You don't have me convinced.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go see it anyway.
All right. And I think what drew me into Batman v Superman was because it was Frank Miller's story. Well, adaptation.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Sorry, Frank Miller.
He hates everything they do.
But do you see what I'm saying, though? How they use the fight.
Oh, no. It was all good.
Grenades,
yeah, no, it was all good.
It just didn't come out.
Yeah, no. They didn't do it the way that... If they were going to do it, they should have done it exactly the way the comic was.
Yeah.
And it would have...
Even the animated films.
Well, I was going to say, the animated film sold well.
Yeah.
Why don't you think a live-action version of that... Oh, well, we already did it. Do it better.
Do it better. Do it again.
Do it real.
Yeah,
make it real.
Make it legit. How about you just follow it, page by page, and you'll see how many people are going to be like, yo, this movie is tough.
And even if you don't want to do it page by page... Bring him in and go, hey, what's something that you did with this story that you were like, I would have done this a little differently.
Yeah.
And then you could look at it and go, oh my God, that is better, and do it.
Yeah.
And then when people bitch and complain, oh, why did you change it? Well, the writer said he would have done this differently and thinks that this would be better. Mm-hmm. I think that would probably solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, but it's just, I feel like people are on such a schedule with everything, and like, the studio obviously telling them, no, it has to be this way, we got to get this out, blah 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 blah. I mean, the creative room that you have, you can only work. You only work with what you got.
Yeah, no, what you're given. So to kind of change course a little, but to stay on DC, slightly,
just ever so slightly.
I watched a trailer of Professor. Was it Marston and the Wonder Woman? The story behind how he created the character.
Now that looks amazing.
It is different.
Yeah.
It's not... don't bring your children.
Yeah, no.
That's probably not a movie you want to bring your kid to.
No, because he fantasizes.
He was a man that was a professor at a college. Obviously professor.
Yeah.
And he had a very intelligent wife. And he had a mistress.
Yes, he did.
And he based the character on her and his fantasies of B.S.N and stuff about that. He was really into bondage and...
Is that what that means?
Yes.
I never heard BDSM.
No.
What does it mean?
Bondage, dominance, submissive.
Male submissive?
No, submissive... and BDSM. This sounds really bad. But anyway, you know what the hell. You can look it up later.
No, I want you to say it slow.
No, because I don't know. But I think it looks really good. It looks like...
I want to go see it.
I'm probably, without saying it to be mean...
Bro date.
I'm more excited.
That's not being mean at all. Actually, that movie looks 10 times better than Justice League.
It drives me nuts.
Are you looking up the...
Yes, what the description of it is. Oh, okay. So it's... Okay. Basically, the M is masochism.
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
Bondage... discipline, submission, and masochism.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So, on that note...
All right, well...
on that note...
The creator of Wonder Woman's kind of...
He's a freak. He's a freak. He
freaking out.
There was a great line in the trailer. If you get a chance, check it out, where a lady kind of calls him out and says... Because he says it's a story about, like, who she is, and she has a... Wonder Woman has an alias to kind of shield herself from the world, like, so they don't know who she really is. And then she goes, I think you writing this and not using your real name in your description of, like, he doesn't use his real name. It's a different name that he used to write Wonder Woman. And she goes, I think it's you disguising who you really are.
Yeah.
Keeping who you really are hidden from the world.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good play on it. Good play on words.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm more excited for that than Justice League.
Yeah. I'm going to check it out.
If they... And I know Justice League comes out next month, right?
It comes out November 17th.
Okay. So they're probably only going to drop one more trailer, right? Maybe?
Maybe. I mean...
Because this is pretty late.
Okay, so here's the other big news.
It's October 8th. So.
Monday Night Football, October 10th, or 9th, sorry. Monday Night Football halftime, the new Last Jedi trailer. That comes out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, halftime.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
So it'll be out tomorrow night. So Tuesday morning,
Maria.
if you don't want to stay up to watch Monday Night Football, Tuesday morning it will be
I will 100%.
online.
I will 100% be watching that.
There you go.
It just bit my cheek really hard just there.
All right, so then we're going to talk about our last subject.
The collectibles.
You like that?
I love it, dude.
The
Fans like it too.
I tend to like that better than saying. I feel like
Well,
we
we're
talk
more-
about comic characters.
We're more into figures.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have comics. I do read them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, don't get us wrong.
I have
We-
a lot of time.
We read our comics, but we're collectible guys.
Yeah,
we
no, I
love
like-
the physical.
Yeah, wrestling.
Yeah, it could be wrestlers, pop figures, but we'll get into that.
Yeah. Okay. So, haven't seen you in a while.
Yep.
What have you been collecting?
So, all right, I picked up all in one box. Ready for this? The Marvel Legends Netflix heroes. So I got the Punisher, Elektra, Daredevil, and I pre-ordered Iron Fist because he didn't come out yet.
Okay.
So I should have brought them so you can
All right.
check them out.
I've seen them in the store.
Okay, oh, so you have seen them.
Seen them at Walmart.
Love the Punisher's face scan. Dude,
Yeah,
they
really
got
well.
this so right. And because it's John Bernthal, so we have figures of Shane
Yep.
from The Walking Dead
I feel like they could do a better scan of him.
with the Shane figures, right? Or with the Punisher.
The new Punisher looks really good.
Right. So you talk about the Shane face scans?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's a little bit. Shane's not as
It's wacky.
Yeah, well, just different size too.
Right. And I'm really excited talking about it because I when I saw him, dude, I had to have all of them. They look phenomenal. I suggest anyone who's into the Netflix shows go pick them up. I mean, it's worth it, especially
They have a Jessica Jones and they have a Luke Cage out as
that's
well.
yeah.
They're
Those,
really good.
those
too.
are the ones I need too. I don't have those two.
You got to pick them up.
I gotta go get them. Yeah,
They look good.
Yeah.
No, they look good.
I want to get all of them.
Yeah.
I want to get all of them.
Did you ever finish the whole series?
Not
the
yet.
whole Defenders series?
No,
No?
I haven't been honestly.
You got to watch that, man.
I've been not at home.
Okay.
I just been working a lot, and my cousin Nick actually brought me into his photography business and stuff like that. So I have a media pass for Foxwoods for like lion fight and stuff like that. So if you're ever
Yeah,
you like,
cool.
I know you like Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to go, you get it for free. At
let
least
me know.
ringside.
Oh, nice. Let me
Yeah.
know.
But anyway, off that was way off subject. But that's just to answer your question.
Yeah.
This week I'm intending to finish it.
Yeah.
And I have to finish that because Walking Dead comes on in a couple weeks, October 22nd. I also picked up the Take It Like a Champ Lucille Bloodied Bat variant.
Okay.
So it's made by McFarlane.
Okay.
And it's just a 34-inch bat with the blood of the two characters.
Deceased individuals.
Yeah, the deceased individuals. I don't want to say anything, spoil anything.
I mean, if they haven't seen it,
I know, and I'm thinking about if you haven't seen it by now, Abraham and Glenn. So their blood is all over it,
yep.
and I'm not gonna lie, this one's heavier than just the basic one.
So
I don't know what they did.
So they soaked it.
They soaked it in real blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did I get? Horror fans out there, I picked up at a Halloween store yesterday two Michael Myers masks. That's my favorite horror icon. So I have the one from part 2 and part 6. And I don't know anything else that I've picked up. Maybe I'm missing. There's a couple Joker figures I've seen at a store on the Berlin Turnpike. It's called Retro Games Plus.
Okay.
They're the Play Arts ones. They have like the crazy amount of
Oh,
articulation. It comes with all the shit.
Yeah.
They're loose,
Oh.
but they're only charging $19 for them
Oh. All day.
all day, right?
Yeah, I think they're like $60 in the box.
They're $130.
Okay.
So $20.
Yeah. Did you pick them up yet?
I didn't pick them up.
Jesus, Jerry.
I know. I know. And
You're gonna go back there tomorrow. They're not gonna be there.
And you know what's
Like,
funny?
"Ah, God damn it!
whenever I don't buy something, you're the first person I think of, and you go, well, it's not going to be here tomorrow,
It's
right?
not.
And then you were 10 out of 10. You were right every single time. And then I would text you like, dude, it's not here. Like, well, I told you.
Well, it's happened to me.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson, but I know because they have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Like they have like the Renaissance Joker, which I don't know if I'm gonna get it. That one looks weird. And they have the Arkham Origins Joker. and the regular.
I feel like you probably have some of these in the box.
I do.
So this would give you ones to set up, display
with whatever room I have left.
Yeah.
Pop figures. I'm waiting for the Mortal Kombat ones to come out.
Yeah, I heard those look good. They look good. Who's the 6-inch?
Goro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want him. I love Mortal Kombat, so my goal is to get all of them.
Okay.
Raiden being the first one.
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite character, so he's going to be the first one I'm going to go after. You know, they got Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Katana, Liu Kang. I don't know if I saw Johnny Cage in there.
I'm not sure.
I did, but
maybe he'll be Wave 2.
Yeah, Goro is the
6-inch.
The 6-inch, so
they always try to throw... If they do start a new series, especially a big series like that, they always like to throw a bigger character in.
You know who I would love them to make in a 6-inch?
Who?
Motaro.
That'd be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
The Centaur?
Yeah.
I feel like it's not hard to make. They make My Little Pony Pops. I mean, just because of the horse body, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I also pre-ordered from Storm Collectibles the whole Mortal Kombat series. So it's Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Shao Kahn, Noob Saibot, and I think Rain, I believe. So I'll just waiting for those to come in. Those are pretty cool. Those are the Play Arts. That's their competitor.
Okay.
So same style box, only instead of with the door on it, it's just a window.
Okay.
But they look cool though. When those come in, I'm gonna bring them here so you can see them.
All right.
I don't know. Are you a fan of Mortal Kombat at all? I mean,
I like the movie, and I played the games when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not like Johnny or like Dominic or Chris. I don't collect the figures of them.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
You don't fap to them.
No, I'm not a fanboy for it.
Okay.
I like it. The movie I liked. The original movie. It does not hold up quite well, but I still like it.
Hey, it's still there. I'll
still watch it.
I'll watch
if it's on, I put it on.
Well, yeah, hell yeah. What?
But so what I've been collecting.
Oh yeah.
You hadn't seen it, but I might have told you about it. Have you seen the basic Kane?
No.
They did original Kane basic.
Like with the sleeve?
Yeah, like best figure by Mattel I've ever seen. I'll show it to you later.
Legit?
Oh, it's the best, and it's a basic.
Damn.
I'm telling you, when you see it,
that's a lot. You're saying a lot right here.
Dave was saying, he goes, that might be my best figure, my favorite figure I've ever seen. I'm like, that it is.
You're saying a lot right here.
It's legit.
You know that, right?
It's legit. I'm telling you, when you see it, you're not gonna disprove me.
Well, son of a bitch. All right.
All right. So I also picked up an AJ in the blue trunks and white boots.
Yep.
It's the first AJ I've been able to find.
Yeah, he's a pain in the
I
ass.
found one of the elites.
Yep.
Saw it, didn't buy it, went back the next day. Somebody had bought that one. There was a second one. They had ripped the hoodie out of it. So all you belt thieves and accessory thieves,
yeah, I hate you guys.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I hate the shit out of you guys.
I picked up the Walgreens exclusive Sasha Banks.
Yep.
Which I know you originally said her face was a little weird.
It's just a little wonky.
But then when I showed you the back photo that they have to it,
it makes sense.
It really kind of looks like it.
It complements.
And it's the first...
Is that her first elite?
No.
Okay.
No. She's had, I think, at least one elite.
Okay.
Might be two.
With or without the belt?
This is the first one with the belt.
With the belt.
I think this is the first time they've put the women's title like that out.
Okay. So you actually have a treasure.
It's the first one.
Pretty much.
And then they're going to they tease it on the back of the box.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do Becky Lynch soon, and she's going to have the SmackDown women's title. So you're going to have the Raw and the SmackDown women's titles.
Walgreens exclusive too?
Walgreens exclusive.
So only at Walgreens can you find
Yes.
Sasha and Becky Lynch?
Yes.
Okay.
Elites.
With the titles. Yep.
And I also picked up that same day Cass and Enzo Funko Pops, Walgreens exclusive. They've been teasing that fucking thing for like 2 months, or like probably 4 months.
Yeah.
I just found it a couple weeks, like maybe a week ago.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you where because it's my honey hole. I'm not telling anybody. I'm not giving anybody my place.
See, he won't even tell me, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
So
telling you.
that's how you know this guy's serious about this.
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping that one.
Hey, man,
to
keep it.
myself.
No, you good.
Keeping it to myself.
You good. Middletown doesn't have shit. So
No, I know. I've been up. I've checked. They do not have it. There was one. There's one over on the same road that Walmart's on. In Cornwall.
Yeah, right behind.
That's where I found my Shawn Michaels.
Right behind Cumberland Farms.
That's where I found my Shawn Michaels, and that was like 2 weeks after it came out. It was there.
You remember the Marvel
They might
Legends
have
Walgreens exclusive Punisher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass to find.
Wow. Really? I still probably find them some places.
Well, now it's good. It's all good now.
yeah.
But
When it
I'm saying when he
first
first
came
came
out.
out,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I remember on break at work every night, I would go down to Walgreens and check.
Yeah, no.
Because where I work, there's a Walgreens right down the road,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Nope. I remember driving to, like 4 different Walgreens one night, and I'm like, yo, what the hell, man? No one has this freaking Punisher. I'm pissed. But I found him. So
Yeah.
eventually.
And then so I picked up. Was there something else I just recently picked up too?
You pre-order anything?
No, I've been thinking about pre-ordering the WWE Retro Series 3
Ooh.
because Series 2 is out.
Yep.
And I cannot find it anywhere. Like you can't find it anywhere in Connecticut, Rhode Island.
So I know Rock, Steve Austin. Who else is in there?
Triple H.
Triple H. Kevin Owens.
Mankind.
No, okay, Mankind. KO's in the first one, right?
Yeah, he was in the first series.
And I know there's somebody else in there. You can't find any of them, not even Mankind?
No. So it's Mankind, Triple H, Austin, and The Rock. I think that's it. I think Series 2 is four figures. I thought it was 5, but...
Where's HBK at?
So, he got 2 of the originals. That's why I think... Or 3, actually. 3, if you really nitpick on it. He had 2 different suits when he was the Heartbreak Kid.
And then with the Rockers, right?
And then he was with the Rockers as well.
So now you have...
So he has 3. I have all of them.
You have all of them.
I picked up the black one.
The Rockers, his legs are together.
Yep.
And he goes like...
He jumps.
Okay.
Yep.
With HBK, what's he do? It's like a throw move?
I think it's like a punch move.
Punch move?
Yeah.
They should have done it with
Hammer
a
fist.
super kick.
Yeah,
I'm sure toys
had
back...
that. Yeah, back then I don't think they had
Like,
that.
how can we make this so he kicks? Oh, just tilt him back
So,
and...
the Series 3 that they're putting out, have you seen the actions that they've been given?
No. Are they big?
Goldberg has the jumping action. And the only thought I can think of is
I just smacked my
so he
head.
can spear.
Oh my god. Okay.
So you can spear with him.
Shawn Michaels isn't in the third?
No. No. So he's the only retro, like older character. They're gonna do Dean Ambrose. They're gonna do who are the other ones? Nobody that like I'm like.
It doesn't even matter.
I think AJ. So AJ.
Whoa.
I was gonna say, but there's
Okay.
one other person that
I
they're doing.
I might have to pick that
Yeah,
up.
the AJ I want. But then they've been putting out teasers of other ones that they're gonna be doing in the next couple series. They're gonna. Sting was in the last series too. Series 2.
Crow Sting?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're gonna do a Wolfpack Sting, which I'm excited about.
Hell yeah.
And they teased a Enzo Amore,
Okay.
which is cool to me. I think it's pretty cool.
Yep.
And then I also saw that they're gonna have a ring.
For the
Yeah,
a retro
ring.
red, white, and blue.
But it's also going to have 2 spots for titles. So that means we're at least going to get tag titles. Because guess who else is being teased? I'm not excited.
Demolition?
No.
Is it current guys?
Current guys. I'm not excited about one of them. I'm excited about the other 2. They're going to do the New Day. So they might come with the tag titles. They'll do a 3-pack with the tag titles.
Are you going to pick them up? For the titles alone or no? Because I know people will just buy the figures,
Yeah.
take the titles out, and just give the other figures away. It's like
I might sell them.
Or sell them, yeah.
I'm excited. And Ric Flair. They teased a Ric Flair.
Okay.
Oh, and a Shinsuke.
Ooh.
They teased a Shinsuke.
Why aren't they doing an HBK?
Because they still do HBKs and elites.
But
If you think about it, the other people that are coming out, Goldberg, his elite's coming with a ring.
Yeah.
So nobody's going to buy that. It's $100. It's $120 ring.
What?
The sides light up.
Oh.
And it comes with the exclusive Goldberg. He's the only Goldberg you're going to be able to get
with the gray,
until
right?
next year.
With the gray?
I think so. That's the only thing I was going to say.
They
gave him they get his new figure that they're showing for the retros. His facial hair is blonde. And it looks really blonde. Not just like dirty blonde, like where he used to be. He was kind of darker, dirty blonde.
Like first Thor movie blonde?
Yeah.
The eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, they went that far, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So he looks weird. But I'm excited for the AJ.
Yeah, I need to get... what color trunks?
Black with blue.
Okay, so...
That's just traditional stuff. Stop moving.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm getting excited talking about it.
Yeah.
I keep hitting the mic, guys, so that's what I'm like. I talk with my hands, so when you hear... That's just me hitting...
Yeah. I also picked up, probably like 4 weeks ago, I picked up the Parks and Rec Funko Pops, except for April. She's the only one I didn't pick up. I think it was just... No, it was just literally like I had enough money for 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, who am I not going to get? April. Because I picked up Ron Swanson, Little Sebastian...
Yeah. You got Little Sebastian?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have Little Sebastian. I picked up Leslie, and I picked up... what's his name? Andy Dwyer.
But you're looking for...
I'll have to get April. I'm looking for the Hot Topic exclusive, which is Andy Dwyer's
FBI character.
His FBI character, Burt Macklin.
Yeah.
Burt Macklin, you son of a bitch. I say that every time I walk into Hot Topic. I'm looking for it. And then they ask me, they're like, I'm looking for the Hot Topic exclusive, Parks and Rec, Burt Macklin. And then I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Do you guys have that Burt Macklin pop? You son of a bitch. What was that?
I especially say that after they tell me, no,
we sold out of it.
We sold out of that really quickly. Can't get it on the website, can't get it anywhere. And I refuse to buy it on. Oh, so I was up in Boston this weekend.
Yep.
I hit up a fucking Newberry Comics. They had the Tommy Pickles Chase figure.
The red shirt?
Box was fucked.
Damn.
They only had it for $24 because the box was fucked. And I was like, I can't. I want it, but $24 and the box is messed up? No, I won't do it.
Walk away, Aaron. Walk away.
I did.
Was it hard?
Oh, it was hard. I was hard until I saw the box being all fucked up. And then I was like, all right, the box isn't hard. I'm not hard.
I've got hard at a couple figures. My Negan statue.
I'm sure.
Pitch a 10 right instantly.
Yeah.
I also have a 10-inch Negan coming in.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, no, I'm really sucking this guy's balls.
You are buying this man a new house.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it, but he owns a candy store with Paul Rudd.
Does he?
Yeah, New York.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And he has an emu farm. Freaking emus, dude. Must be nice, Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yep. All right, well, I guess that's it for this week.
Yeah, that's it.
And I will talk to you
a couple weeks.
In a couple weeks, man. We'll review a little bit of what happened. I didn't want to review what Dave and I did the week before because we did No Mercy, and it was a
did that come out?
It was a god awful pay-per-view, and it came out a day after the pay-per-view, so people were probably like, I don't care.
Were your predictions?
I was kind of close.
Yeah.
I think I was pretty close. I think Dave didn't go far off from what I did either. I think most people kind of know what the storyline they want. It's just whether you get it or not.
I think our picks
are pretty good.
They have to be, and like I said, our storylines, the way we're seeing things, the way everything's going to go, dude. There's just no way we can be wrong with this, but we will be.
Oh yeah,
because it's WWE. I don't know. I guess that's it.
Yeah. So, well, it's good talking to you, Jerry.
You too, man. Can't wait for episode 8.
Yeah,
coming up.
Episode 8.
8 episodes, man. This thing is trucking.
Yeah. I was thinking teaser. We'll do tag teams next time.
Yeah.
We'll do. We'll talk about our Mount Rushmores of tag teams.
Oh, you know I'm already in there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Good talking to you, brother.
Take it easy.